Good morning, girls. I put the color on my hair. It's still a little bit yellow right in there, but I'm not messing with it anymore. I put, I'll go to the beauty shop because I figured out I'm probably going to have to put some layers in the back of my hair. Because I used that flat iron and straightened all that, let it cool, and then curled it. And then it frizzed right back up. I don't know what's happening to me. But I put the L'Oreal 9.5 Natural Blonde. I didn't want to put Golden Blonde because I didn't want any more yellow. But I still got some. But Monday, I'll go to the beauty shop and they will get that off. And let's see here. Deborah, I looked on Temu. And these new ones that I got in extra large, and they're a little tight. So I went in there and looked at them, and the largest they come in is extra large, this shape where I'm wearing. So I'm going to look for something else in a double X, because they run small, and we don't want to be uncomfortable. And this, I'm showing you my last thing I'm ordering this month. Except for that aqua stuff you guys told me to get from my aqua bomb or whatever it is for my lip. This Boar hair brush is wonderful. I brushed it and there's almost nothing in here. Didn't pull, nothing. I love this brush. So I got that. And today I will be moving that big hutch in my dining room. Because I need this. This is a surge protector for an air conditioner. I have an air conditioner now in my dining room window. And it needs a heavy duty surge protector because it keeps knocking it out. So if I can move that thing, it'll be moved today. Okay, let me get my big old box. Well, little box. It's a little box, girls. It's a little box. And now I don't think I even need this. I bought the Tight Curls 1/2 inch curling iron. Well, by the time I get layers put in the back of my hair, I'm not going to have that problem back there. So I'm probably not going to need this. So I'll put it down there in that drawer with other things I don't need. Can I get it out? That is the question. Well, let's open it from the other end. See if it's easier to pull out that way. Yes, come here. I'll pull that box away later. This little bitty one. It's a 1/2 inch. I probably won't need it. It says for tight curls. We're gonna see. We'll be doing that when I'm not looking at you because I'll get mad if it doesn't work and we don't want to see that. So I bought me the big bottle of Pantene shampoo and the big bottle of Pantene conditioner because one of you Susan told me to quit using that purple shampoo. So, there. Put that on. Clean that up later. And I got the Warm Beige Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. That's it. Warm Beige. I might have made a mistake. I might have needed dewy. We're going to try this today. Let's get rid of that box on there. Thank God that bed's right there. It just catches everything. Okay. Now, what's that? Boy, this camera here shows it all, girls. Red skin. Well, I've been working on my skin earlier this morning, so. And I'm going to use the Smoke N Roses palette this morning. And I found my man with no feet yesterday. So I stopped and talked to him, gave him some money. And I made salsa yesterday while I was waiting for my coloring on my hair. And I'm wanting to redo that little nightstand over there. I may go thrifting today, but I won't spend very much. $30 limit. That's it. I don't like my lamp anymore, and those flowers are too small. And that mirror is cracked. So I'm going to try to find something to change that up. I was so happy to hear from Kathy yesterday. Thank you so much, Kathy. I thought you was mad at me and you was going. And I didn't want to bother you because I know you have those headaches. And I didn't want to bother you. And no more shopping this month. End of the notes. End of the notes. Let's get with this makeup. I need some coffee. Dang, I'm red. Let's get rid of that. Let's do the foundation first. Let's do it first. Are these sponges still wet? Not too wet, but I have my little trusty bottle over here. Well, they don't need to be wet. They just need to be moist, damp. Okay, about my eyes. I had 2 questions about my eyes yesterday. One question was, what is wrong with your eyes? Followed by, why are your eyes brown underneath? If you live long enough, you'll be getting some of this. So that's what that is. I try to cover it up, but so far, a little bit of it shines through. Now, I like my hair, and it's still in good condition, thank God. But I'm not touching it again. I'm going to the beauty shop and let them touch it. I'm not going through anymore. I can't. Let's try to calm this. Let's get our new sponge. This is that sponge from Dollar Tree that I love. $1.25. It's a very good sponge. It doesn't last very long, but for $1.25. You can do it. Anyway, so I found, oh my God, and then I gotta tell you what I saw. You know, that girl, well, the poor thing, she's on meth. I've told you about her before. She's always walking down here on Bowling Street, fighting with somebody. Well, she's almost bald. I don't know what happened to her. And her hair was dyed, what she had was just dyed red. Oh, this color. Red. And, so I saw her yesterday. And, now she's got a weave down to her butt. But it looks better. See, that did not cover that up. But we work on it every day, girls. What do we think about this? I don't know what I think about it. Well, see, now that I've got a different color of hair, things don't look the same. Let's put some more on there. Let's put some more on there. This doesn't look warm. I'm getting my Wet n Wild back out. Shoot. Well, it's still out. What color is it? Bisque beige? Buff Bisque. Okay. Okay. This is getting better. I've had such a time with my phone. You wouldn't believe it. I had to get on Temu through Facebook to look for that shapewear. My God. I think when I get through with this Temu and I find that shapewear, I think I'm going to delete it. Because as soon as I did, I started getting, you know how Temu does, a message every 5 minutes. Leave me alone. Okay, let's try to get rid of these, the brown under my eyes. Let's try to get rid of that. And I'm going to tap. I know I'm rough with my hands, girls. I'm rough with everything with my hands. I know I am. I try. But I forget, and then you girls have to remind me, calm down. Calm down under those eyes. But see, it's not covering anymore because it's just, it's too bad. So if you live long enough and you don't get these, you're very lucky. I'm not that lucky. I'm lucky with my forehead though. Cover that up. And that on this eye is worse. Okay, got that on. Okay. Put that over there. Now we need some eyeliner. No, let's do the concealer. Let's work on this a little bit more. So anyway, I want to find a new lamp and something different to put on that table. Everything looks different on me now. But over here, like that, I love that color. But now this is still, I don't think you can see it anymore, but you could really see it yesterday. It was bright yellow. It was horrible. It was horrible. Okay. We got everything. This is one size concealer. Let's read it all. Don't put your glasses on. You got that on there. I don't know what it was. Turn up the base. Butter Silk Concealer in 03. And if they have an 01, I probably should go to that now. Not this month. I'm going to put some concealer up there where I'm always yellow. Where is that cut? It's coming from my thumb, I think. Anyway, I have got to get those clothes out of the dryer. They've been in there since last Saturday. This has took up days of my life, and I'm tired of it. But I'm sleeping good. I'm tired when I go to bed. Tired and disgusted, but it's okay today. I can live with this, and I can go get just that taken out. And then no more messing with the hair. And I'm going to ask that beautician, what in the world is causing me to have kinky hair in the back? What? Why? Now my hair does have a lot of, if I wet it and just let it dry, it's got a lot of wave, tight waves, but that's kinky. Okay. Good, that calmed my face down a little bit. But see, look right there. What's going on? Well, wouldn't you know, I got a spot that's not dark. One spot. Okay, ColourPop, come here. Eyeliner, come here. Curl your eyelashes. Well, I think that color goes with my skin pretty good. And my salsa turned out so good. I really got that one. I got that low. Okay, this is color. How do I do this? Get away from me. This is Covergirl Perfect Blend eyeliner pencil in basic black, and make sure it's got this little thing on it. Oh, and another thing. Yesterday when I made my, bit my tongue. When I made my video, I went to put my links in. The links were this long. Well, it kept popping me off. So I just got off and tried to figure out how to do that. Then I couldn't figure out how to make a screenshot. So I had to go to the phone store. Well, you're supposed to hit see, my iPhone just had a little square at the bottom. And you just hit it and screenshot. That's it. It's simple. Not this one. You have to hold down your volume button, volume down, and off button. Well, that's what it said. Hold them down at the same time. So I was holding them down. And it wasn't working. So the guy what was it? I told you what that was. I didn't tell what this was. This is Catrice Ultimate Camouflage Corrector in Brightening Peach. I love it, but if this gets any darker, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I went down there. You don't hold it down. You just bump. And it does it. So I made that big old long trip. Well, it wasn't a long trip, but I didn't want to go anyplace. Let me wipe that off there. And yesterday, I am so sorry, girls. This had hair dye on it. I cleaned it. It had hair dye on it, and I put it all over my face and showing you all that. But, you know, we don't live in a perfect world, girls. In a perfect world, I'd be just like everybody else that makes videos. Which would be okay with me. I don't know, where are my brushes that I love? It's not, you're not it. No, you're not it either. Oh, here's one of them. Here's the other, all crammed over here in this corner. Okay. I know I've got way too many, but I've got a blender out there. Okay. Okay, for all over my lid, I'm going to use Attraction. Right there. I'm going to go get some more of that fingernail polish from W7. Because, I mean, 4 weeks. Well, I don't really think it's the polish. I'm going to show you what I think it is. I think it's this. I'm not sure how to, I think it's Seshe Vite. Dry Fast Top Coat. I think it's this. It'll dry. I put 2 coats of fingernail polish on, and I put this on, and it dried it real fast, and then I put another coat of this on, and it dried real fast. I think it's this. So we'll put that there. I don't feel like scooting back again. Let's get this done. Let's get it on. But if I have to color my hair again, I'm going to do it myself. And I will use that same color because I like it. I just don't like that yellow didn't come out, all of it. But after that, it's just a touch-up. After that, it'll just be a touch-up, my friends. I saw that woman across the street. She never sits outside. But see, she's caused trouble. She wanted to see if she's going to get a reaction. So she was sitting there. She never comes outside. She was sitting out on the front porch. I didn't give her a reaction. I don't care that much. You have to care about somebody to give them a reaction. Who cares? Go on back in your house. Okay, so for our transition, we're going to use Kickstart. Yeah, right here. Yes. All right, here we go. I hope I can move that big old hedge. I tried to move it once, and I couldn't do it. But when you have to have an air conditioner, that makes you stronger. I'll get strong when or if I get mad. If I get mad, I'll shove that thing around. Okay. Now I had to order, for that 70s look, I had to order a white eyeliner. It's ordered. And then I'll have everything I need, I think. Except false eyelashes. I threw all those away. I'm not going to wear false eyelashes. You know, I have lovely lashes now. So I don't have to do that. But I am going to try to hide that thing today because my eyes are getting look. They're really starting to hang right there. So I'm going to put something light in there. And try to keep that under control. This is what? The time of my life. That's not what that says. What does that say? Say it's true. The time of my life. What in the world? I've got to get to the eye doctor. I'm not wearing that. I'm going to put this pink in here. Alone. To match my lifestyle. Right here. Alone. Come here, Alone. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can. I know they say darker, but it's already dark. So let's lighten it. I don't know. We're going to try. Does that look better? I think it does. I'm not sure. No. I'm sure that's not working. It's not doing what I thought it would do. It did good that one day, though. Okay, let's go in that crease. We don't want anything real dark. We don't want something with some white on it. Come off of there. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to use this. This guy. This guy is driving me crazy. That little man was driving me crazy too. I was determined to find him yesterday. But he was sitting in the shade up by the store. But I saw him. So I pulled in there and I talked to him for a little while. He's a very nice person. But he's fallen on hard times, like a lot of people. And if I don't quit ordering from Amazon, it's going to be me next. Will y'all go get me some food? Send money. I need food. I know right now. I want to put that in the outer corner too. Anyway, so as soon as I'm through with this, what? We'll get it later. I can't be messing with it now. I'll go back in there on Temu and look for us something else because that was too small and it was an extra large. So we need double X. I remember when I wore 0, not many years ago. Oh, I can't find any white jeans in the women's department. Well, why don't you go there to the children's department, see if you can find a pair. And I did. Found them right away. I kind of like that. Okay, let's darken this one up. And now I think that's too much. But we're gonna buff it. We will buff that out. And thank you for telling me that my favorite pink is in this eyeshadow palette. That's why I'm using it today. And it is Faithfully. Well, be faithful to us today. We've had a hard week. Try to be good to us. Quit digging in there so hard, Jude. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm just going to take it all the way across. There it is, my favorite pink. Thank you for telling me which palette it was in. I was looking for it. There you go. I like it. Come here. Don't be skimpy. Okay. I'll see it. I'll see it. You don't even have to tell me. It's right there. You know what? Okay, what pencil was I using? Well, we're going to use this one because we need something small. Oh, come here. Okay. Look, Judy, can't be holding everything at once. Okay, they're not the same. They are now. Pretty close. Leave it alone. Good enough. You have that stuff all over your face. Where's that little bitty brush again? You better straighten up here, Pink. Is it because of the lazy eye? I think it might be. No, it's not. It's because of that. Well, let's put some more over here. Wouldn't you girls like for me to do your makeup? I'll be working on you all day. Oh no. Back up, we gotta do this again. Like I watched that girl, she goes around and she lets these makeup artists in towns do her makeup. And she pays them. Some of them are nasty, got nasty fingernails. Oh, it's horrible. And they do a terrible job on her. But then she puts them on YouTube. She don't say no names or nothing, but using stuff that they've used on somebody else and not, you know, you need clean stuff. Don't put your, don't use your same sponge. You know, use a different sponge when you're working on people. And, I'm gonna put a little eyeliner on. Semma Brown, Wet n Wild. And when you have like the, you know, the Wet n Wild thing, paddle, whatever you want to call it, applicator. You know, they sell applicators. If you're a professional makeup artist, get some stuff. And don't try to cover every mistake up with foundation like I do sometimes. With foundation and concealer, take it off. and start over. And watch Robert Welch. If I would only have watched him, I'd never cut my hair. But I didn't want him to tell me no. I wanted to do it. No, I'm trying. I'm trying not to be rough. You girls has told me before, and I straighten up for a little while, and then I go right back to it. Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner pencil in Semma Brown. Good, let's get these eyelashes. The part I love. Yeah. See, I've gotten the habit of holding this hand with this hand because of the shakes. So now I don't have shakes today, so I'm trying to not do it. I'm wanting a little purple. I'm wanting a little purple in these eyes. I'm gonna have to find some. There's none in this palette. So anyway, those clothes in the dryer, I'm going to have to put them back in the washer. How are those looking? They were looking better, but I messed up. Leave them alone, Judy. There. Let's get the other side. Girls, be honest. Do you think I ought to go dye my hair darker? Let's just get used to it for a little while and see what we think. I really did think that peroxide, that bleach, would straighten that hair, but it didn't. It's back there holding on for dear life. And I thought that little hair piece, where did I do with that? Oh, I put it away. I thought it would match, but it doesn't. It's got more yellow in it. The last thing I want to see right now is yellow. I thought I saw a little jerkin going on there. Okay, let's look. God, I love these eyelashes. Why don't y'all work with me? Over here. You might be stuck to my eyelid now. Come here. Come down from there. Okay. All right. Maybelline Sky High Black Eyelash Primer. Anyway, I think I've got those links fixed. I didn't do my bottom ones. It's all right. We'll get it with this. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with y'all. Just that one. Get over there. Thank you. Come on, little babies. Stand up for me. Get thick. Come on, get thick. I'm using the... Usually if you use the tip of your wand... Oh, that... Well, they did. They got thicker. Now, stand at attention. And they're not going to do it. Okay, come here. We don't need all that anymore. Don't stab yourself, Jude. Okay, that's good enough. Now let's just give this a hit with this one. Just to be fair. Give them both the same thing. We don't want them getting jealous. Okay, this is e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara in Pitch Black. I love this. And I love that Maybelline too. Are we through with the eyeshadow? Yes. Get over there. Okay, we've already got our foundation on. We're ahead of the game. Alright. We're going to use this W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow that I love so much. I need some coffee. I've got a syrup in here. And did y'all notice I did not put highlighter on yesterday? I don't know why I didn't do it. That's okay. Anyway, so I'm going to change that back there. You know that foundation did not cover. I see every freckle on my face. No, we can't have that. We are not. I'm not using this. I don't know what that's all about because I never have any trouble with Catrice. Twist off. Now it'll cover now. I see every freckle on my face. We're not having it. Straighten up. Let's try to get it all off. Alright. We had to go back to the Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and Buff Bisque. Well, it could be the hair. I don't know. But we're not having it. We are not having all those freckles. Well, I call them freckles. They're not freckles. They're old age spots, sunspots, whatever you want to call them. That looks a lot better. Well, we might have to switch to Wet n Wild again. I've never had a Catrice that wouldn't cover. That's weird. Maybe it's because I did so much to my face this morning. See? No, I don't see them now. Okay, they're going. Good. They are gone. Okay, let's start with the bronzer now. Well, I think this is dewy too, isn't it? Yes. I need a dewy foundation too. And see if I can, I bet you I can move that. I bet you anything by tomorrow, by Monday, I'll have that hutch moved. Now, Sassy may be living across the street because of the cursing that might take place. Or I could go get Scott. I don't want to ask Scott. Girl, Scott's got a bad back. He was down for about a month. So I don't ask Scott to do anything anymore. There. There. Go up in here. Oh, dude, please don't get too much on your nose. I just don't want to, I don't feel like doing my nose. Contouring my nose anymore. And I'm not going to. Not today. This beauty stuff for the last 3 days, girls, I'm not kidding. It's enough. I need a day off from it. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's not, I'll say it every time, it's not too shiny. But it's there. Well, I don't know. My natural shine looks pretty good too. It's the dewiness from the foundation, girls. I'm gonna put some over my... Okay. There's that. Let's get some blush going on. Catrice Air Blush Matte in Peach Heaven. I forgot to order this. Well, that's it. If I run out, I'll have to use... Oh, I'll use that W7. I really liked it. Well, where is it? I'll see it here, but I don't see it there. There it is. It's because I've got this so down close. I'm in pan that I can't hardly get it out. All right. This is good stuff. Done. Let's buff all this. Have I got everything on? Yes. Oh, I'll show you my little blouse pulled from the back of the closet. I've got like 5 million blouses. I'm not kidding. I've got like a whole bunch. If I ever clean out my closet, I'll show you. But right now, no. Ought to be like my husband and have, let's put some powder on. Have a clipboard with his little things he wants to, his projects. And one of my projects should be that closet. But Brenda says it's not as bad as Shelly's. Girls, how could it be any worse? I'm having to step over shoes. I've got a basket in there this big with purses. Where's my, my powder brush? Is that what fell on the floor? No, let me pick this up with my toes. How about we don't bend over like that, Judy? Where is my powder brush? Well, I don't never lose that. Well, I have now. We're going to have to use the big one. Oh, I see it. It was too far. I fell over there. Okay, look. Eyebrows. Shoot. Give me your eyebrows. Let's get you done. It would be nice to not have to do eyebrows, and I tried it. But it's not the same without eyebrows. Eyebrows just somehow make the face. Well, that's a little dark. Girls, there is no telling what I have been looking like using that other camera. And going out in the street. Oh, and Rose got on yesterday, and she thinks that color that was in that palette was a base for your eyeshadow. And somebody else said the same thing. I forget who. I forget who it was. What's going on? Straighten up there. I know you're not eyebrows growing, because that's never going to happen. So it's got to be something I'm doing up here. There, that's as good as I can get it. Alright, now let's put powder on. Oh, gosh, my eyelashes look so dull. They're not long anymore. I think a few of them has broke off. But I did read if you use that serum, eyelash serum, long enough, and they get long, eventually they will start breaking off. And I guess you have to start all over. e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD Setting Powder. Let's knock it off. Lipstick, we need lipstick. We don't know what to do. Okay, we're going, oh, I loved this little color right here. I know it's Wet n Wild. Well, there's two things down there. I don't know what they are. Wet n Wild Soft Blur Violet. Soft Blur Matte Lipstick. What color is this? Oh, Homecoming Queen. I loved it. Well, we could, were any of you girls the Homecoming Queen? let me know. We all know I wasn't. All right. See, I love that color. Okay, let's spray. And then let me go build my muscles up. Is that a little dark right there? I love that little sprayer. But see, I'm not going to go that dull gray. I'm going to continue to put color on my hair because I don't like that dull gray. I don't like it. It's not shiny. It's dull. It's ugly. And it's right there where that kinky hair is. And it just makes it all worse. Okay, girls. I'm going to mention this. I'm going to put it in my basket. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you didn't, it won't hurt you. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Share with your friends. Everything I used on my face will be listed below if I can find it. If I can't find it, it'll still be listed, but it won't have a link. And I'll see you Monday. I love you. Bye.